I'm Yasha, and in this video we're going to be looking at the very fundamental meditations of the four elements. The four element meditations are fire, air, earth, and water, and they're essential in understanding any spiritual or pilgrimage journey that you might take. In this video we'll be looking at the fire meditation, which in India is called Agnihota, and it's an elaborate ceremony done and often in consecrating temples and other formal religious places. The candle meditation in this application of the fire practice, what you want to do is get a thin candle in a dark, quiet room and light the candle and let it burn for a bit. The idea is to sit and look at the candle flame for a number of seconds, maybe 30 seconds, maybe even a minute. Then close your eyes and wait for the secondary image. The idea in meditation is to keep this secondary image stable in your mind's eye. Often it'll wander off or fade away or just disappear on you in a number of different ways. When that happens, just look at the candle again, look at it for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. You can look at it for 10 or 15 minutes if you like. Close your eyes and meditate on the secondary image. The idea is to stabilize this image in your meditational eyes for as long as you can. Eventually, the secondary image will change colors, and often it will get bigger or smaller. The colors will often change to a point where they'll reach a blue color. This blue colored light, candle light in your mind's eye, represents the first original flame. Some of the characteristics of the first original flame is it consumes everything that you put into this flame. The meditation is start putting all of your stuff that you don't need any longer in this flame, understanding that everything you put in this flame will be consumed 100%. So what you want to do is start putting your busy mind into this flame and see if it goes away. Once you start clearing out your ordinary conscious mind, you understand you're actually living in a house that's fully cluttered with your lifetime of collecting stuff. The idea then is to start cleaning out your inside house. And it means cleaning out all of the furniture and all the bric-a-bracs and the clocks and pictures and mirrors and everything else on the walls and all of the furniture, and just truck it out to this flame and dump it into the flame. You clean out all of the rooms until they're absolutely empty. And you clean out the bedrooms and the spare rooms and the office spaces. Once all those are clean, everything is spotlessly clean, then you have closets, and you have shelves, and you have kitchen cupboards, and you clean out your kitchen storage area. You don't need any food. This is meditation. Clean out everything. So one side is all cleaned up. Then you have an upstairs. You have bedrooms upstairs. You have attics. Clean out all of the bedrooms, all of the closet spaces, the stairwells and the hallways to these places. Go up, clean out your attic. It's full of stuff you absolutely don't need and you've forgotten for a very long time. Once you've cleaned out the inside of the house, you have a basement. The basement is full of stuff that you actually don't even want to clean up because it's really awful stuff. So tote all that stuff out of the basement and put it in the flame. You're not going to. Inside the basement, there's a secret door, probably buried in the cement. You have to lift up this door. It's usually very heavy. It's sometimes steel. Sometimes it's a huge rock. You have to lift this up and open up the passage into your dungeons. This is where you hide the most awful memories and awful experiences and people and all sorts of ideas, and you've locked them into cells, and it's dark, it's awful, it's a terrible place to be. You want to open this up, you want to clean out all the cells, you want to say thank you to all of the people that you stashed there because they've made contributions in your life, that you benefited from or not, and you want to thank them for that, regardless of what the outcome has been. So thank you is a very important aspect of this part of the meditation and cleaning out your dungeons. Thank you. It's now clean. Now you have an empty house. What happens is all the windows and doors are closed and locked, so you don't want anybody in here. So you have to open up all the curtains, take all the curtains and put them in the flame. Open up all the windows and open up all the doors. Air the place out. Open up every possible place so this is a clean, airy, vibrant, vital place with lots of light. Then what happens is you get to go outside and you notice that there's driveways and pathways and all sorts of gateways into your house that are external to your house that lead there. You want to get rid of all of these things. You want to dig up the pathways, the driveways, the fences, and everything else. Throw them in the flame. The flame absorbs all of the stuff without remainder. There's nothing left. Then you'll notice there's all sorts of like strings and webs and nets and these are called attachments you've had to all of this stuff for all of your life. This is stuff is sticky, gooey, long, goes all sorts of places, and these are a very difficult practices to figure out where all of these attachments basically came from and where they went into your house. Get rid of them, get rid of all of them. So eventually you have a house there with nothing in it. You don't need the house anymore. Put the house in the flame. What is left is called fertile ground. Fertile ground is a very important starting place for any spiritual pilgrimage. You start with absolutely nothing, and then you plant a new life in that fertile ground. Thank you very much. This ends this video. At the end of each video, we have an oracle with a Cambodian map, and so that you can ask a question, and we will go work through the Cambodian oracle, and it helps remind you of all of the influences that you have that establish outcome. Thank you, and Sarvan Mangal.